just started, right?
Yeah, this is like the first round, just started.
Oh, okay.
Have you have anyone specific that we should watch?
Not really right now.
Bob, did you guys have like a game plan when you were going into it? Because I guess you're the only one on.
Fuck no,
Oh, no,
I was
and Neltzer
surprised that
too.
we didn't.
You guys both were just like, all right, we're gonna play some Fort.
Pretty much, yeah.
Looks like they quick hold.
I ended up making my own strats, but yeah. Is this already like in it?
Yeah, this is the first
Yeah.
round, first match, and like.
Does the recording always lag like this?
Yeah,
it-
it lags like shit. The
Holy
stream's
fuck.
complete ass.
Oh, is it like the frames or the?
Yeah.
That's probably just the Discord stream.
Yeah, like it's smooth whenever you're not looking at the zone. It's a slideshow when you are looking at the zones.
Yeah.
Probably Discord's thing.
I'm also streaming on Twitch, but it would be like a slight delay. I guess you
Yeah,
could still watch it there, but
That wouldn't affect it, I don't think. Like, it wouldn't affect Discord.
I just meant
the
like
game.
if it's a better viewing experience there, like because it should look
Yeah,
less
I had to turn
laggy.
the
Yeah.
Twitch on, and I got to dip anyways. I got to get ready for scrims. I was just coming to see what you guys were doing.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
all
the-
good.
Oh, good.
I will
The-
catch
the,
you guys
like-
later.
So, dude.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, when I tried the like pick up stream thingy, like that also lagged to shit for me. I don't know. Maybe my internet is just not mighty enough.
The which one?
The,
Oh, when I was streaming.
the one where you like just put up some pickup games and
Oh. Unfortunate.
like in the next thing, yeah. I was like, hey, yeah, I can look at this while I'm doing this stuff.
Who's this going
and,
back? Nelg? Nelg just not going straight to attack?
Oh.
Yeah, we just ended up making shit up on the fly, basically, like Nelk being a bit more defensive to like not get gotten by the like quick hole on the sweep and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just did my usual stuff of just like digging past on the rim.
I saw that RD like super quick hold the first round. Was that the somebody cut? Oh yeah. Was that like the plan, Amps? Was it to just get in there as fast as you guys
Yeah,
could?
I think as soon as we had like a chance to hold, we would hold every single time.
Oh yeah.
I think Wynn didn't really like give enough of his zone to you guys be able to.
Yeah, he
Help
held
there.
quite a bit of it, so we couldn't really get in to help.
I saw Wolf just trying to tunnel around and hold what he can.
Like whenever you hold, I was pretty much just like, yeah, I'm gonna stay attack so Wolf doesn't go.
That was a nice hole.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Like we blocked that better after that one, pretty much.
Yeah, you do gotta watch out for that. I think Force and Over when we were playing, we did a decent job of watching out for those.
Mm. Yeah, I get like
Lagging
a frame per second.
on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, you could just watch maybe my Twitch stream. Like I said, it'd be like it only looks like it's
if
like
that
a
is-
second or two delayed. It should hopefully be better. Look at Gazelle not being aggressive. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's like 2 or 3 seconds delayed, but
Oh,
smooth as butter.
shit. Nice.
I just like just go on the rim, just yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Kind of
in
just
our
going on the
match.
back right all the time.
Yeah, I saw in our match you kept going back there, like on the back
It's like
rim.
cause the sweeper has to like even if I don't get anywhere near past the rim or my dick sucks or stuff like that, like lots of the time there will just be a bump. Like Wolf is doing that in this round pretty well. Like no bump to like grind on and make smaller and stuff, but like it's something that usually happens.
Like on Wind's Death?
No,
Or
just like basically giving up space, like right at the rim. You can just like pressure that.
yeah.
Just like shrinking a def, it usually takes like 2 or 3 like rotations of time to just like break it there by itself.
Yeah.
As I said, Wolf that round did pretty much flawlessly. Would have held up for much longer. And then like we have to kind of get back for sumo stuff, anyways.
I always thought it was kind of dangerous whenever I saw you on the back rim, but
Yeah.
only if we were giving you space, which I think we usually ended up giving you space.
Oh, yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. Like the 0.4 thing like makes me kind of see like if I outdug it. Actually, that like this match, I was always like way far out because Quella just blocked me. So this specific match actually just chatbot would have done fine for
What do you mean
like all
chatbot?
the rounds.
What do you mean chatbot?
Oh, dig the rim. Just press the chat key.
What?
If you would hit the wall, the chatbot turns for you. Like right here, if I put on chatbot, it would have turned left. If
Oh, like in addition to your client just telling you whether or not you, because you have the
no, that's just a normal chatbot. If you don't have the client,
oh, that's fucked
everyone
up.
can do that.
What the hell?
That's how I did it before. Like fucking 10 years ago.
You could just know if you made it past or like the chatbot will just turn away for you.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what it does. Like when it hits the wall, right? Like
I just thought
it needs more space, but yeah.
I just thought like the IQ on the bots were too low, or like in the settings set to too low.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you have to do it
That's
like
why
really
it
far
needs a
away.
bit. Yeah, it needs a bit of wind up.
But like,
But it's like if you like know what you're doing and like basically the kind of bump that like gets beaten by just like shrinking it, that's the kind of thing that fucks up the chatbot thing. But then like it kind of exposed the weakness of like, yeah, well, you can shrink there now. If it's just like a straight wall, then you can just chatbot.
I gotcha.
I've been doing that for ages.
So
Like
if there's
I
like
thought everyone knew that by
a
now.
bump out, you mean like to mess up, like the chatbot turns and then turns into the bump.
Yeah.
But you don't, like, your client already does that for you, right? Like, not turns for you, but like you can already see when
No. Like I mean, yeah, I basically see a bar like, hey, basically, do I hit a wall? Yes, no. If no, then I've like beaten the dick.
It's never like when you're digging the rim wall. It's never like a risk that you're gonna die to like wolf stab if you're on the right.
Not 12 step, yeah. There are some like baits, of course. Like you can just like I think actually your team did that. Like tried to bait me with like rim wall things.
I was definitely trying to hit the rim wall sometimes because I knew you were going back there, but
Yeah,
as def it's hard to like keep up
yeah,
the rim dig.
yeah. like good counters against that is are things like just I mean, just not caring is one of them. Cause like
Forehead?
I duck like a lot. So like if you just like as a sweeper, just keep it tight, dig my wall.
So here,
I'm
here
still
you
not
just
getting in.
you just knew
Yeah.
you were gonna make it, and then you were able to like take Amps' back wall
He made it
space.
every round.
Yeah, I was super surprised. I suspected like it went so far that I suspected like, hang on, is this shit bugged somehow? Has this something to do with like the setting we needed to change for the center practice thing? As in like the game being bugged, like I don't know. I actually looked at the fucking code for it and like it looks fine. Like it does what it's like supposed to do. And
that's pretty handy because like I know in like pickup a lot of times like if I'm on attack, sometimes I'll just try to send it on the dig,
oh yeah,
and I'll just explode on it. But
yeah.
but just being able to know you made it or not,
Yeah.
I guess takes all like the guesswork out. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this.
It's like it's a definite advantage on like when I don't have enough space for chat.
Do you think it's too much of an advantage, or not enough?
Actually, it is quite a bit of advantage. Like that tunnel by the way, that so just kind of let me. I was fucking dead there. I don't know, like sometimes so just decides, yep, gonna let you do that. But yeah, no, like like it's an advantage in Fort right there, and pretty much I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure like how many situations it would be useful in. At least in like tight spots where you need to like react quickly. Mostly just
Yeah.
have to rely on like your own knowledge and foresight.
Exactly.
But I guess in this case, like the sweep setup is pretty important to like almost like how long your def is gonna last. I guess if you can break their sweep setup really early, like consistently, because you just know you're going to.
It's risk free
That's
as
kinda
well.
busted.
Like, you can attempt for free and like not ever get punished for it, because you can send like a stab every single round on the rim. But at the worst case scenario for using that client is that you're just gonna have to 6v6. If you don't make the stab, you just 6v6 like normal. But you'll never die for it. I think is like the most massive advantage. Like you can never die doing what you're doing on the rim. And we'll never get like a +1 early on like that. If that makes
But I guess
sense.
to Bob's point, he's digging far enough away that he can just use the chatbot and do effectively the same thing.
I don't think the I don't think the chatbot should be a thing either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Can you just
mean-
turn down the IQ on it, like on it?
There's a setting that that kind of decides how long it takes to like actually react to things.
Yeah, like
Bumping
how
that
far
up
ahead
would
it can
completely
see.
fix it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I just don't know if it's like been an issue or not, because I don't think many people use that
I
client,
mean,
right?
it's been around for more than 15 years, and like people who wanna use it can use it. I've
Yeah.
like that's the thing. Like I don't keep shit like that secret. I just say, hey, oh, this is a thing. You can use it if you want. People decide to not use it. It's like, I don't know. It's not on me.
Yeah, I personally don't really like the 0.4 client in general.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't want to use it, to be honest. I don't like the idea of that, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's also a thing. Like, yeah.
Aside from that,
Yeah.
0.4 also just lags me. It feels like it's like
Yeah.
0.4 feels like it moves in like slow motion, but
Mm.
I hate the
yeah, I can't
glances.
stand 0.4. Dude, Amp,
Mm.
that
Like,
disappearing video was ridiculous.
Yeah,
Which
I don't
one?
know. I
Oh,
only
yeah.
turned once as well. Actually, like I actually got turned
Oh.
like a second time randomly. I only turned once to like cut in front of Nilg, and then I got like teleported back, then forced to turn, or so it was weird. I don't know how it happened. Nobody was
Yeah,
lagging
I
either.
thought on my screen it was turned, and it was on your video as well. But like you instantly disappeared as soon as you turned, and then just like
Yeah,
reappeared next to your own wall.
there was no lag either. Like everybody's tail was moving completely like fluid. Like nobody stopped or cut out or anything.
Yeah, it was really weird. I've like hit invisible walls before where like they disappear after the 8 seconds and they still kind of like exist somehow,
Oh
but I
shit.
don't think that's what happened.
That was
Yeah,
a nice
because what's
cut.
weird is when it like teleported me back and I doubled, it was like a really thin double. I used like 0 rubber on that double.
Yeah,
So it's like nothing was there, but it like
Yep.
forced me to turn anyways. I didn't understand.
just
I got
decided you
no idea.
belonged somewhere else.
So you just
Somehow.
turned once, right? And it
Yeah,
turned
because
twice?
on my screen I turned left. And I was like cutting in front of Nelg. So I just held like the one turn pretty much. But when it
Uh,
teleported me back, it like forced me into a double backwards.
yeah, I've not
It
seen
was
that one before.
it was really weird.
The extra logs for sure. The server got confused.
Looks like this round again. You guys just got like the side quickly. Were you guys holding like right after you got this? Like the side, or you guys just like take it slow most rounds?
On our team?
Yeah.
You usually a bit slower. Like sometimes the hole would just like cannot present itself, but we didn't really have like the coordination to just like get everyone to one side and do a quick gank.
Yeah, because I guess like Nelg was usually going back at the start. When you get the side at the beginning of the
Yeah.
rounds, you only have 2 people. You probably want like the
We,
the
we
3.
mostly just played fort kinda. Like bit defensive, but like, overall nothing funky.
Yeah, so living up to his max rubber
Oh yeah, I think
stats.
Deso did some like really sick tunnel set round or something. Actually, no, that was another round, like a round where I died at some point, and then Deso did a sick tunnel.
The first match, right? Yeah.
Yeah, damn, we almost had this first match too.
Yeah, I saw it ended up being like really close, right? Like 10 points or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically like I think like 90 to 88, and then like sumo or something.
Pretty long 3v5 round. And with you guys being in. I guess everybody can't like quite
Oh
get
yeah,
space here. Wynn's got a good chunk.
yeah. We were sometimes just trying to get like one more kill if we notice some like good clumping, like Wolf in this tunnel, for instance.
Oh yeah, I remember
Like so
watching
someone
Vav
could
in this
just
round
yeah.
getting hit by Wolf pressure. 6 red.
Sorry, that lagged out for me.
Yeah, Dessa, your internet's struggling.
Oh yeah, I think it's like my Bluetooth connection for some reason. It keeps cutting out.
Yeah, you sound a little
Yeah, you
robot-y
definitely sound
sometimes.
walkie-talkie, but yeah, yeah. Don't know.
What's Jam streaming? Streaming Rocket League? During
Yeah, I'm
the
streaming a 2v4 right now.
during the Ladle review?
What Ladle review?
We're watching Ladle shit.
That Ladle was awful, dude.
What are your thoughts on the finals, Jam?
I didn't watch.
Wait, you're not watching right now?
Huh?
You're not watching right now. We're watching.
I mean, I could watch, but I don't think my team won a single match.
We're watching finals.
Who even was the finals?
It was like the Deso's usual team, and then versus Redemption.
Hmm. Who won? That's those are Redemption.
Deso's team. But it was like
Oh.
Deso, Andre, Bob, Coco, Nelg, Olive.
No, good, nice.
Yeah, Nelg gonna win.
Oh yeah,
I guess another win.
true.
Gets hole. Yeah. Nice no point hole. Even numbers, and you guys get a lot of the zone. I think this is something that RD usually does pretty well. Like being able to hole early with even numbers, and like you guys usually have like pretty good sumoers, so it usually works out. Or sometimes you just quick gank because you just have
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
people
yeah,
there.
like
I really think that's
Yeah.
like one of the best strategies that like all attackers should try for
yeah.
every round.
Like
But
we had a definite disadvantage on that front.
I wonder why it feels so hard for people to just like to coordinate attackers into getting all on the same side. I know like the sweeps are usually doing a good job at like trying to keep them apart, but it'd be cool if we could see like more organized holing like that.
Yeah,
Of,
yeah.
like, more
You
teams.
just gotta organize it a bit. Just like say, hey, like I got a good position. Get over here, let me hold, or something like that.
And then it'd be cool to see like what counter strategies come up from that if like teams start
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that a lot. I imagine it'd probably be like some
I imagine lots of double def.
yeah,
to be honest.
lots of double def, yeah. Maybe some sumo def if they're feeling spicy.
It did work. Like when I was playing on Thumb's team, like I just did a double def and like send one more attacker and stuff, and I think we did take like a match of RD back then.
Nice.
Specifically because you guys are the like real good holders there.
Early splits from both teams, it feels like, or at least gold.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone was just kind of like in safety mode a lot for like most of it.
Yeah, I noticed some of the rounds were lasting like a long time. Yeah, it looks like you got past the. And Wolf is like, how? Yeah, because it's probably been like a bunch of rounds at this point that you just
Yeah,
been
like
on their side.
I
free.
don't really know. It's just like I like I know where to like how to like do it and like break and stuff, but it surprised me because sometimes I would just like kind of fumble it. Like this round, I think he said he had like a 4.8 or something. I'm fairly sure I had like a 3.8 or something. It was just like kind of like this one kind of sucked. Wait, I'm still passed. Okay, I guess.
I guess it might look like he used like to him he might feel like he used like 4.8 because maybe he had already used some rubber on like the. I didn't watch if he was like center sealing or.
No. Like
No.
He probably wasn't like. At least when I see Wolf M sweep, M's always does it.
Yeah, I guess it's probably kind of tilted that you got past it.
Yeah. Maybe it's like ping rubber or something. I can just speculate. Like I don't know on some of those. So.
But I guess like we were saying earlier, like it was never like a risk whether or not you would make it.
I
Because if you
mean,
didn't,
yeah,
you
like
just turn away.
if I don't, I just turn, yeah. And like seriously, like this match, I could have used the chatbot instead every round.
Uh,
So like absolutely zero risk, even if I was using point 2.
that's busted. I didn't really know the chatbot thing. I'd heard someone say that before, but I didn't realize what that meant or like what it
Yeah,
entailed.
like and Andrew was like with his quiz show thingamajig, just like shall I ask who uses the chatbot to like go past people on the rim? It's like
I don't
it's
think
not
many
it's
people
not even
do,
from
right?
me. I'm not sure who came up with it, but it's kind of been lost to the ages.
Because I've never like watched anyone do that.
I mean, I've not had the need to do it for like 10 years now, because like 0.4 like just kind of displays it for you
Yeah.
if you have a cockpit with it. And yeah. Before that, I did that all the time. But I was not the one to come up with that. I don't really remember who did it though.
Hmm.
Would be nice to know, I guess, for like
Historical,
reasons. But
yeah.
yeah. I know I just pretty
Oh,
much like
Reptonel.
started telling it to everyone like when I learned it, but yeah.
Hmm.
Is it still the first round?
No, the first match ended
no.
already. They were just started. Or
Is
first,
this
yeah.
the first round of the second match?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, these rounds were pretty long. I think I watched. I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
watch the first match before, but I watched the second live, and I was like, Jesus, this is taking forever. I had to leave
Yeah,
at
not
one
so
point. I was
smooth.
like, well, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
back in like 20 minutes. Is it still gonna be going? And I think it like just ended.
Yeah. I mean, this round was just like I was pretty clean. I was like, hey, Dezo, get over here, lay wall.
Yeah, yeah. The entry was definitely good. It looks like it stalled out after that.
Oh yeah. But just like
Amps
getting
and Win were doing a good job holding space, and I think
quite a good one, yeah.
I think I hug Olive here. On this next pass.
oh wow, it was a good like. I don't know if you were like going
Yeah.
for the attack
Oh
or
damn, yeah.
Yeah, I was going for it. If I didn't turn again, then I would have just cut him and turned
yeah,
straight. But
yeah.
Think the attacker dies? No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Win loves these situations. This is a classic pickup situation. And he messages his team, please stop dying. Oh, that's zone save?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it was
nah.
Nice.
Oh, true. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
not
Because
intentional.
Andre
but-
just
Yeah.
ate the
No,
tail end
guys
there.
said planned.
I mean, I know how those look to me. Like, you had no time to react there.
Yeah. They're speeding again.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Like, Golf knows how to like keep the
Oh,
front
yes.
like buffered and.
This time you just turned away because you're like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
make it.
Would have probably given the chatbot like, just like 1 or 2 more like 180 widths of space, but it would have done it as well, just for safety.
Guys are in?
Seriously though,
Quick
that's like did you know that I like bust out like every month or so, and I'm surprised that you didn't know about
What, the rim dig?
the other chatbot thing.
Oh, you use it like every once in a while? Is that what you're saying?
No, but I tell everyone that like it's like still possible. Like if you don't have, you don't want to use 0.4 to like get like
Oh,
a useful tool for like figuring shit out. Yeah, look, he's 0.4 to 3.7. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I should like outdict it definitely, but yeah.
yeah, you guys get free side again?
I also look just kind of like if I like turn into wolf space or like go past and then into MSIS and stuff.
Yeah, I guess whichever
Kind of
one
depends on
gives you
like when I
more.
arrive, like if it's set up or not.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's a decent idea to like just turn towards the defense wall immediately. I don't know if that like changes anything in the center, if it like misses the reseal there or something. But that
Oh,
would
you mean
stop me
for
just
the
like
sweeper?
turning into empty space, yeah.
Uh-huh. Just saying if they like adjusted based on knowing that you could always or could know if you beat the dig or not.
I mean, yeah, just like filling in the space immediately, the like not doing the like fast way back to the center seal, but instead doing like the like going like along the defense wall.
Hmm.
Like, I'm definitely never gonna like tunnel in there if you can just still close it.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. Yeah.
That's also with like me saying like ignoring is not a bad shout because yes, I might just go straight past and through, but like what doesn't give me anything.
Well, they probably can't ignore it because
Oh yeah. Like, but like the timing lineups, like I can just kind of go like all the way to the other corner and 180, but it never lines up with anything as far as I've like
uh
as far as I've tried it.
well, I just meant like they can't ignore you doing this because then they
Oh
lose
yeah,
their
it's
they
it's
lose
it's
like the
just kind of
tempo
like
battle.
true. Like it's still like a small. It's a very small one though. It's like, hey, there's an attack at the backside. It's like
Well, I don't know if it's small
you,
though, because these guys usually keep up their sweep for like a long ass time, right?
oh no, I mean if they like do the like full the adjustment to like
Oh, like if they change how they set it up.
go along the defense wall immediately, that thing. Then I'm just kind of reduced to like probably just like 180ing on the rim or just leaving the rim and like trying something else.
Right.
And if they keep up like the seal against the defense wall, like basically with the like space that wind leaves at the backup, I probably wouldn't go attack that if it was just the only space that I had.
Uh-huh.
In pickup I do it because I don't give a shit in pickup, but Ladle not.
Ooh, hug.
I was like, can we no point hold here? And then just like, nope.
Yeah, Win saw you guys all lining up for the hole and then kind
Yeah.
of broke his def a little bit to try to block
Yeah.
it.
And then I just
Oh, but he was like 2v4, I didn't even realize.
yeah. That's why I wanted to no point hold there, but like I was like, you wanna? And then everyone just kind of declined and turned away.
Yeah, I think it's
And
good
he
to
had
just
just
like bait hole if he knows that the def is likely to try to block it.
oh
Like,
yeah,
like waiting until
like
they're nearby to do the bait hole.
we had a couple bait holes later in the match where Winter just didn't give a single shit about it. Like he knows what he's doing.
Wolf hit that pretty hard. Well, he had used some rubber at the start. I guess you hit it from far away. I mean, I guess like you said, you know you're gonna make it. Just take Amps' side easy.
Like way enough time to just like press the chat key and watch it happen as well.
You think we should turn off the chat key thing? I guess nobody really uses it, but
I
Yes.
don't know if anyone uses it because like apparently people still don't know it even if I keep like parroting it every month or so.
Nobody should use it, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, like honestly, if everyone was just like kind of forced to use the same thing, then yeah, like no big issues there.
Mhm.
Like that's a thing that like super surprises me. Like, because like I'm admin on pickup server, and like whenever I just like have to like I don't know check something or like who's this? Like I see like the kind of like the client version thingy.
Oh, does it show you that when
Ju-
you like slash players? I
yeah.
forgot about that.
If you're like moderator, I think moderators when it starts
Right.
showing you, it just says like 0.28 something, 0.29, 0.29 plus AP, or like unknown, which is
Gazelle
like
sent it.
0.4.
Oh, did you like double dig that and then you still didn't make it? I guess the wolf hit it like really hard that time.
Yeah. Like my first one sucked, and that just
So
isn't
like
the
I probably
best
would have
thing,
died there if I started
yeah,
it at the
yeah.
edge and like I was like, okay, I'm gonna dig and then I'm gonna dig again.
Oh,
There's no way
yeah.
he outdigs that.
Yeah. Like
I'm surprised he
if
did
I,
outdig it actually.
Yeah. I think my first one was like super sloppy that round.
Hmm. I guess
Or,
you
like,
you
kinda,
use some
depends.
rubber like on the like double grind and stuff.
Hmm.
Still a close match. I think all these matches were close, right?
Yeah. Very close.
Oh, I'll try to
The
get past
stream's just
there.
frozen for me right now.
Oh, really?
Just 5 it. Because otherwise I'm like half a minute behind at some point.
We just started the round watching. No, wait, Gaz. He's going
Yeah.
towards the enemy. Okay,
Yeah. Well, like I've 5'd it, and it's good again.
nice.
It skipped ahead like 10 to 20 seconds.
Yeah, so I guess if if I was on like gold and I do the chatbot thing, I would have told like maybe Cronkleberry to go on Olive's side and just do like what you're
I
doing
mean,
but with the chatbot.
Koala was already doing it on the other side, so that's just like a bad idea in general. But yeah, to find out, yeah, you could.
Well, because it looked like at the start that I think Andre is the sweeper on that side on Koala's side. I think he just like sets up and like touches the def wall, but it looks like Olive triples back at the rim. The space is open for like someone to go in there.
Oh yeah,
Oh, they just
I
insta hole.
didn't really look at my sweep that much, to be honest. It was just
You're
like,
attacking.
yeah, I'm attacking.
You guys have a big chunk of zone. Oh, I think I watched this round live. I thought it was really like clean how how like quick hole clogging a bunch of space, and there was two more attackers there ready to like just slide right into his space.
Yep.
Which I don't know if that's like something that the sweepers can do better or watch out for. Like, if they're not, if all the attackers aren't there like on the first rotation, but like they're right there when. What'd you say?
We were 4 on one side. So
Yeah,
there
yeah. It's hard when.
Yeah.
Oof. It's hard when like when all the attackers are there like ready, but it looked like that time like you made like a full rotation and then they slid in.
Yeah. That's
also
definitely like a
Coco was
thing.
sleeping.
Yeah,
What'd
that's
you say?
definitely a thing you can look out for sweeper.
Hmm.
Sorry for interrupting, Corner.
No, it's fine. I was just saying Coco didn't pay attention until I was pretty far in, so I got a lot
Yeah,
of
you
space.
got like a lot of zone.
And then I made a box and just when Wolf and I think I don't know who else
Gazelle,
was
I
it.
think, was there.
Yeah, Gazelle came. I just opened it up and yeah,
Uh,
at that point they have very awkward outward space and
Yeah.
we have like all the inside. So even if it's equal, they have to camp like the shitty parts of the zone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all like together in a shitty part of the zone, like kind of fighting each other for space.
Yeah, pretty much.
In general, in those situations, as a sweeper,
Oops,
you
I
kind of
hit
do
the
have
wrong
to look
button.
out for it. You can either take the approach of like disrupting the whole attempt. If you can't make it, if you're like way the fuck on the other side, my advice would be stay near the defense or like where the defense will just like turn in and like near their tail, so like you can just immediately get in the zone as well.
Hmm.
Just kind of like be in front of your defense, if that makes any sense, like conceptually.
Because their tail's gonna break away, and then
Exactly, they turn inwards, their tail goes away, and you can get in pretty
yeah,
fast
I definitely see
and like
like
secure the space as well.
I definitely in pickup see a lot of that where like the sweeper would be going like the wrong way, like the longest possible
Exactly,
way
yeah,
around,
yeah, yeah,
and then they just don't get it in time.
yeah. And if you're an attacker and you're not where the hole is, you can try to like prevent sweepers from like doing that and stuff as well.
Uh,
I end up in that position quite a lot because yeah, I'm mostly the distractor while others do the holding. At least in pickup, where I'm just like, yeah, pretty much just like not giving a shit.
uh, yeah, it looked like in at least at the start of the third match, like Redemption changed up their
Is this the third match?
yeah, this is the start of the third match. They changed up like
Oh,
their
yeah.
sweep setup so that it looks like Wolf like instantly set up the box to not.
Yeah, but then like Kronk always holds fast, and then Wolf just disappears there.
Yeah.
I'm here
it's-
like, should we hold this? Should we fake one? Like this one just this one where I took it. Yeah.
What we
We were
changed in
like,
the third match for sure was I delayed Wolf a lot too on the rim. So
yes.
even
Oh.
if he gets to the sweep, they are more set up, so
Yeah.
he can't get all of the backside.
Mhm.
Yeah. Caught it really well on that.
Do you feel like
Because I
that?
was noticing.
It's kind of like we're just kind of Nelk helping against like the fast swap and you helping against the rim dig. It was just kind of symmetric in a way. It's quite funny.
Do you do you feel like you lost any like momentum on like the attacking side, having
No,
to?
no.
No.
I mean, I was the designated holder anyway. I was super laggy.
Right. Right. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
So I'm just driving around and pretty much waiting for
Oh,
an
this is a good
opportunity
hole.
to
This
gank.
is
Yeah,
this is really good.
perfect.
They're like
They were super clean, and I
Oh,
close
yeah.
off the backside to Andre, and yeah, that's an easy game.
Yeah. There was like 3 rounds. I think it was in match 2. Might have been like at the start 3. Where like I had like 200 ping for like 3 rounds.
How do you guys
Must have been like a download over here or something.
what are the comms like when you guys are coordinating holes like that? Are you all just yelling like front, 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 or like?
Yeah, someone just says me, and that's the guy holding.
Hell yeah.
And then we look for that person, and before that, like we call out, I got the front, I got the side. There's an opportunity here. If
Okay.
we can
Yeah.
come to one side,
So you all like kind of start to congregate towards one
yeah,
area.
pretty much. Yeah, of
Mm.
course. Like we try to separate, and then if we want to fast hole, like we don't need much space. We just need contact with the defense. And then we want to get all 3 attackers there and
Oh.
one sweeper coming up quickly.
And I see a lot of times you also just do it when you're not ready with everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like those are like some of the longer rounds where you guys do sometimes just lose
Yeah,
out.
sometimes Gazelle just calls it out and then we do it, but like in general, we want to put pressure on the opponent's defense, of course.
I feel like it's fine even if like they have like really good summoers like you guys do.
I think I counter hold here.
Yeah, because usually the first break that's the death that gets broken, usually that is where the round ends, or that's where the round is won or lost, and you always want that to happen on the enemy side, because then even if you lose like a 3v3 in their base, it's a free zone save, or so it's always a good idea to put pressure on their zone, in my opinion. But that's just me. I don't know. I just played for
Yeah,
the first time with these guys.
I mean, I think in theory it's definitely a good idea. I didn't know if like if you felt like in practice it worked out, or if like it required like
No,
too good a play or something.
I think we won almost all rounds that we got good holds of. The problem,
Like the where you got quick holes off, or where you got like the 3-man
any
holes.
any
Any hole.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah. The problem was just yeah, getting there and communicating, and also like both did some quick holds, and Nelk disrupted a lot with that blocking on the side.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I could get past Andre, but first of all, it's not that consistent. So I usually just waited for Gas to break center, like break the front, and then do something there. But yeah.
Oh shit, wind.
Gas is also Gas, so he sometimes does shit that wins around, and he sometimes that loses around.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think
So, yeah.
in the stats, Gas is like kind of an
I think
outlier.
it's very, very, yeah. I think it's very, very hard to consistently pull off one strategy too, because there's like so many variables that
Yeah,
can
yeah, for
happen in the
sure.
first 10-20 seconds of the match.
I was gonna say Gas is kind of like an outlier in the stats as far as like how many points he generates versus how many points he loses his team.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like a lot of players who lose their team as many points as he does don't generate anywhere near as many points as he does.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, did you already do like stats for
Not for the
or-
ladle, but
or do
like
you mean
just general pickup stats. Yeah, like
Oh,
he
yeah.
often. I mean, I'm sure he played a lot safer here, so he probably didn't give as many points. But like in the stats,
Oh yeah.
he gets a lot of points and he loses a lot of points.
Yeah. I'm like seeing why I like sweep for the first time here, and like look how Andre just like goes inwards a bit more as well. Like that's also a thing that like works well against going past on the.
What do you mean he
on the
goes
rim.
inwards? Like he
Yeah.
close to the def wall?
He just like just also like covers just a bit of the back rim. It's got like other like trade-offs, of course. Yeah. And Andre in general just sweeps way the fuck too close to the defense, I would say, but he's doing fine.
You guys got it in quick again. When you guys get these like
Oh, I remember this. This was so laggy.
Yeah.
I was just panicking and just camping.
I guess you're in kind of a tough spot. But when you guys like break into the zone like this, do you feel like it's better to grab like a smaller box and make sure you have a box, or is it better to like? Oh yeah, it even looks like you're lagging. Or is it better to like kind of push outwards from the def and have more of like an outside space where you can like escape if you need to, or maybe like just disrupting the def versus like taking like a tiny box?
I mean, I think every player has a different
Of course, yeah.
a different
like idea.
preparation. Like I know in this situation where I'm like not playing confident, like even if I was like a lesser less experienced player or something, I would always just camp it out, or like get a box, get a stable box, and then chill for now.
Uh,
And usually just most of it doesn't need to be inside, but like
I-
place the safe walls inside and then outside leave some wiggle room
Uh,
to do
watch.
something. And then when I'm confident, I know where to attack and when to attack, so I leave the contact with the enemy pretty much open
mhm.
I don't know
so
if
that I
it's
can
this.
pressure those.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
I did like in one round. I had like a moment where I was like, "Fuck it, let's just try to get a hole in," and like there's a grind it for me. I was like, "There's no way I'm clean, mate," but I somehow was.
Yes, I think Wind died this round.
Yeah.
When like
Um,
yeah,
Gaz had a death on the grind. I think he tried
yeah.
centering, and we couldn't
yeah,
block everybody.
yeah. What were we gonna say earlier, Amps? Was it about the like space discussion or?
I don't really. Well, I don't know. It depends. I won't ever like. I'm confident with like holding as little space in like the middle of the zone as possible. Usually, because I think if you really want a way out, even if you're holding like really tiny space, like nobody's gonna seal every single turn, like every single like side of your def. Like if you're in the middle of the zone, you have people like all around you. Like not everybody's gonna seal every single exit. So I think in my head, there's always gonna be an exit that somebody's not paying attention to.
So
So
you're
in my head, I
confident
always have.
that like you have the skills to get out because somebody's not gonna be watching.
Yeah, but even if I can't get out, I think I'm pretty comfortable just camping in a really tiny box if I need to. But usually, like, not some people will like pay attention or like want to seal like exits, but when you're in the middle of a zone, not every single side is going to be sealed like that. Sometimes when
Yeah.
there's like 5, 6 people in one zone, like not everybody's going to seal it completely shut.
There's always going to be a way.
yeah.
And that's usually what I have in the back of my mind when I'm just like camping in a tiny area.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're able to like watch for those things? Because like I personally have a hard time like finding all those unsealed exits in the fray, but a skill issue, I guess.
Fuck it,
I
is there a
think
pause button?
I think I can identify it. Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, this
I don't
round was pretty wild. I wanted to play safe, and then somehow I found myself in the middle of
In the
the
middle
box
of
for even for the whole round.
Yeah.
But yeah,
For me, I like, of course, I like my tunnels, you know that. But one aspect that I really wanna like do when I'm in a zone like this is just like, of course, if I get a good space, I'm gonna hold that. If I get a bad space, I'm gonna try and like trade it and do it like in a tricky way. So ideally, all the enemies, all the defenders, like ideally, if I'm attacking a zone, to put like all the defenders right next to each other. That's how they have to give each other space. Watch out for the like amongst them.
yeah, that's actually
Leave things open and not close it because they would just risk TKing and stuff. So that creates more tunnels. That creates more opportunities. It just kind of goes from there.
that's like actually something I was gonna ask you guys about. Is like if you're thinking about exactly what Bob just said, like where you're trying to position the enemies, and if you're trying to like put them together, or if you're trying to uh, like just go all around them, or 'cause I can see advantages in like just putting them all together. They do leave space for each other, which I've seen happen a lot.
Exactly. Yeah. That's just kind of like free space and like it just kind of takes space away from the enemies without like actually needing to take their space. And that's like yeah, we saw Gas get back there. We were just like, should we just go for some cheeky stuff?
It looked like even
no.
Gaz was like brought back to try to stop you from getting aside.
I mean,
Yeah, we had a
like
death on the grind
we
as
get like a
well.
comfortable side here, and like I think this is where like the hey yo let's just like fucking fake hole or something and just win, didn't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean mostly because he was like speed def mode anyways, I guess. Like he was watching out precisely for holes and didn't have to like watch out for anything else. It might have been this round. If I go like if I go to the rim, then that's the round where like I do a no point hole with like really not being clean. Is this the glance that Wind does in the game, or is this you
It is
just
me
looking?
glancing.
Yeah, because like that's how I imagine it must have looked. Because yeah, we're just kind of just going there and
I do
trying
think
to
it'd be
make it
really
look
cool
dangerous.
if this could like, or if I could somehow capture like glances, but unfortunately that is just client side.
I'd probably just like have to record a match or something. Like I glance when spectating people as well to just get a good overview. I think like a week ago or something, like someone asked for like tips and stuff when like learning from spectating and stuff. And that's something
was
that
that-
I had.
Was that just a fake hole right there? Or?
Yeah, that's a fake. Just like let's fake all that shit, because like it was like semi decent if we made him like flinch, then we could have gotten
think-
something from it.
I think that's a good idea to do stuff like that, but I think the timing was bad because he was like on
Oh,
the
yeah,
exact
like
opposite
that-
side. He wouldn't
Exactly,
break
it was.
until
yeah.
you guys actually get in.
Yeah. Like that one wasn't the best one, but like the idea was there.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Oh, this is where I
screw it.
teleported. Right
Oh
there.
yeah, I
Yeah.
did see that even in the recording.
They just made me
Yeah, holy shit.
go somewhere I wasn't, then it made me turn somewhere that I didn't turn.
Did it look for you the same that it did for me, like on my clip?
Yeah, it looked like that. The
Yeah.
only difference is that when I turned left on my client, it was like rubber banding me back and forth, like to the
okay,
left.
yeah.
But then
Oh, damn.
eventually I like teleported back and it turns me the other way.
Usually when that back and forth movement happens, you just explode eventually because the game's like, nah.
Yeah, I just held
Yeah,
it.
it's
I
weird.
thought I was lagging, so I just like held the turn, and then when it like got done, it like teleported me back and then turned me around. And then it just the game continued as if I was just like hitting an invisible wall. There was like no lag, nothing.
This is a nice spot for gold. I'm surprised that you just leave Gaz. Like, I guess it's Gaz. He's probably fine.
Yeah.
You gotta trust your team. Or maybe you shouldn't trust Gaz. I don't know.
Yeah, that term was kind of dangerous, but yeah. Apart from that, guess did pretty good there. I think he like turns around there and then gets out and something. I don't remember how that one ended. Oh.
Do you know if you got like a partial cut that
corners,
round,
I guess.
Amps? I didn't see.
I think I caught him and I died on a corner or something.
Yeah.
He looked like he had space and then dead.
Yeah, I caught him.
Yeah.
Just hit a corner.
I mean, I was watching Gas. I just didn't know what happened the other side of the thing.
Oh yeah, I can see Koala
start
trying to.
fucking with-
Yeah.
That's also a thing. Like if you die, watch for enemies who are in trouble. You can still contribute in the round.
Yeah, see what I was
It's
saying
like
about
really good,
Olive.
like-
Olive's not really.
I mean, I don't have to tell any of you that, but like just in general, like.
I was gonna say what I was saying earlier about Olive. It looks like he's not hitting the rim that hard, and he's just tripling back on it. So,
Yeah.
If you guys like, you could safely make it past. It would.
Yeah, but he's like he's just kind of like doing like a quite loose sweep as well. Like it's kind of funny because like RD sweep is just like super organized. Like this one look at me. Like, do you think I'm clean here? Like
Yeah, I see what you mean because you were like on the rim wall for a bit.
like what?
Was just fair enough.
What'd you say?
Like I was like that was like 7 seconds. I wanna say, not 10. Like never 10.
I think
Because
Deso centers in this round. I'm pretty sure.
yeah. I think we have like a 20-point lead or something here, and we just go like, yeah, sure, let's do
Okay,
something
maybe it's the next
fast.
round. It's one of these rounds.
Yeah, it's a round where we are 4 points from losing.
Oh yeah.
So next round, I assume. Yeah,
Might be
this, yeah.
another game mode snake, the suicide
Yeah,
timeout.
Bob's got a side again. Yeah,
Yeah,
getting this much of a tempo advantage is really huge in matches like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I didn't do anything flashy like in these matches. I just mostly just like played like tempo, space control, and like some like tactical holding and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like Win was super careful that match. Like I go near Wind, he just instantly adds like 5 meters to his tail.
AB
And this
coming
is
in.
just kind of like, yeah, I do
Oh,
eat a
wow.
unlucky corner there, but
That was a nice escape.
yeah. But just that's just kind of like the setup for like the thing.
Is that a 3v3 gank?
Yeah. That's a 3v3 game.
Like I don't see that a lot in Ladle. Maybe it happens more.
Yeah.
I just don't notice it.
I mean, like basically like 3v3 does conquer, but it takes 20 seconds of like 6
Wow.
people being in the zone. Like realistically, somebody drives
Oof.
out and that like cancels the thing, or it damn, nearly. And it either cancels the gank or like finishes the gank pretty fast.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think we just hold the double def here, right?
Really?
I think so.
And I think we went, like we actually quick hold, I think.
Oh,
Because
you
look at
guys
the
hold.
score.
Yeah, the score. Oh, sorry. The score is 96-62.
Yeah, we had 4 points.
Yeah.
So I was free and then we just no point hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a good call.
Yeah, we were a bit like antsy about just like forcing the kills, and at some point I just like for some reason like I have the opportunity to just like fucking Kami on your koala, and I just like chicken out and die.
Oh yeah, I think it's this round.
It's probably
the yellow
this
zone
round, yeah.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kronk does a sick hold here.
I will watch Kronk. He's the man of the hour. Is this the last round or?
No, we
should
won
be
this one
second to
too.
last.
Oh, you guys win
it's-
this
yeah,
one.
I think
Oh.
it's second to last.
Yeah. I think both kills happen in the next round.
Who is this? This could be me. Driving
It's
super
Kronk.
safely. Yeah, I remember this. We were both just keeping clean, so
Yeah.
when the chance
Yeah.
arises, we can instantly.
Oh, Olive
instantly
just
Yeah.
hold.
hold.
Yeah, just kind of like let Gas do the like space creating, and then
Yeah.
go in there. Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't remember exactly how long you have to be clean. Like what, like 8 seconds? 10 seconds?
10.
10. Yeah, I don't know how like what the math is on how close you can be to a wall, because like you were saying, Bob, when you're on the rim, like you were pretty close to the Wind's wall.
I kind of like, yeah, I was like seriously just on it. I think it's like a combination of like driving towards one and like being close-ish to one. Like basically, if you're getting speed from it, it probably counts as like not being clean. I don't know the exact
Oh, yeah, I think
one though.
someone tries to box me here.
Oh yeah. Looks like you got out. I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You guys are in?
Yeah. There's a hole.
Is quick gank? Oh no, you can't get quick gank.
No. We have free little.
Imagine if your
Squeeze.
client told you if you were clean.
Yeah, well, for that you gotta ask Nelk.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Interesting to know if you can, but question is
Yeah,
whether or
like-
not you should.
Honestly, I'm the fucker who counts to 8 when someone dies. I'm the fucker who counts to 10 to like figure out am I clean.
It's a nice
Or
gank.
like sometimes it's just obvious, like if you've like been like 20 seconds away. Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna tunnel koala, never mind. And then I was like, yeah, actually I should have.
Wow, this was really close for like it was like 90 something to
Yep.
like 64.
Yeah, I think we were really close. I think Wolf kind of freaked out the last
Yeah.
second.
Oh,
Mm.
I don't know.
He
who
had a
did
way
before.
out, but he had 2 ways he could have gone, and he took like the really
Yeah. I was
complicated way
that
out.
one too.
Yeah, Nelk did really good on like closing the exits there.
Yeah, for sure.
I was just also I think I died a bit earlier in this round and then like just kind of called it out like
you got
go for
space
Wolf.
again.
He's like the most in trouble and then I think like Dezo and Nelk just kind of boxed him in and he didn't find a way out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Wolf's even said in the past that like he in like tournaments. I don't know if he still does, but in tournament situations, he said that he like struggles with
Yeah.
like nerves.
He had it. He just, I think he overloaded himself and just thought too hard about it.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's fair.
He could have like Nelk was boxing him from one side, and he could have just followed because his tail was gonna clear on that side, and he could have just camped in like his same tiny box. But he went for like the escape the other way, and it was like completely sealed shut, and he just died. But he would have at least lived like 1 or 2 more rotations and probably gotten out if he followed his tail.
I think he was just
I
like
think I
This-
hold.
this-
I think he was just like
This round
eager
I
to
went
get
back
out.
as well
Yellow zone.
because we just need 2 kills kind of and like
Yeah, I
there's
hold.
more players
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Who
Yeah, if
dies
you watch
before
Wolf,
Wolf?
you'll
I
probably
don't remember.
Gaz does. He said Andre
Oh,
lagged
okay.
in front of him.
I'm pretty sure I was dead though. I was spectating Wolf, or maybe I just was outside.
Wolf was the
zone
last
watching
kill.
him.
The second to last, I don't know.
It was Gaz.
Probably
Andre
Gaz.
like lagged in front of him from what he said.
Oh yeah. That's Andre. He do that.
Do you think in that situation it's better? Like, I mean, I know hindsight 2020 and all, but do you think it'd be better to wait longer to hole until you have the extra person there, so that you guys can like more likely get a quick win instead of?
I don't think so. This
That
is
90.
exactly what we
That
wanted.
90. Exactly. Yeah.
I think we always want to hole because like pressure being in like
Like
if you're
that's
defending,
like
you want the
super
pressure.
amount of pressure right there. Like 5v5 and you get the zone, you win the match. So like yeah, you're in there already.
Hmm.
I think it's always better to be in the enemy zone because it like as soon as you enter the enemy zone, you can leave if you want to. Like you
Exactly,
can drive
yeah,
out of the
yeah.
zone, but they cannot leave the zone as soon as you're in it. You
Yep.
know that they're locked there as soon as you get in.
Precisely. Defenders
Oh my
have
God.
just more to watch out for. Like you can still be smart about it, of course. And
Oh,
here I
yeah,
was just
that's it.
like, go for Wolf. He's in
Yeah.
trouble. Like
So he tried going out that
get
same
his
way.
ass.
Oh, the way he came
So-
in. Oh
Yeah,
no.
he
Yeah,
could've-
yeah.
Yeah, he could have
That's
followed
Like
his
just
tail.
does
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
If he followed his
like-
tail, he would have lived another rotation or
Yep.
two.
Then you guys might have had the. It still would have been like a tough
Yeah.
round. Like there's no guarantee
Yeah.
that was like.
Yeah, at that point 4v5, but yeah.
We're in.
I-
That's like the big thing, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Sorry, I lost my mind. What were we talking about? The holes. Oh yeah, I was asking about the holing because I get that like locking them in there is good, and but I just didn't know if maybe like having like the surefire gank would be better than like if you'd prefer to wait an extra 10 seconds to get like a more likely quick gank off, or like take the sumo because you know
I
it'll
think it
lock
would have
them
been
there
hard
faster.
because it was like 6v6 when we hold. So
Yeah.
I think it would have been
Mm.
hard to like get everybody to one side to
Exactly.
I feel like
Yeah.
it would take too long to get that advantage.
yeah, and we
and
might
also
like
be kind of
crowd
dangerous.
into each other.
Like we had like most people back there because we just needed kills, kind of
Uh,
in that precise situation. Just yeah.
Yeah, I think both teams got what they want that round. Yellow got
Mm.
the play advantage with our hole and just playing to like crowd us, to double team us, to go for kills, and we got what we wanted in that we
The chance at capping the zone
got,
and winning the match. Yeah.
got the zone and got the pressure on them.
mm,
So it's just down to execution at that point.
yeah, and don't
Yeah.
lag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys playing
I mean,
Desos,
like
New York?
I think I just ate
Yeah.
a leg there as well, like, and then Andre clapped back for the use. Nice.
Were you guys lagging
Nah,
much in
I'm just
finals?
kidding.
'Cause I know sometimes it's
Uh,
pretty bad with all the spectators.
I wasn't really. The only weird thing was that teleport, but I don't even think that was lag. I don't know
Yeah,
what it was.
that's just like I don't even know what the fuck happened there.
I had like
Yeah.
3 legs where it was pretty bad, but I could just like stay away and like do a hole basically, so it didn't like impact as much. And
I had a lag
apart
pretty
from
much
that, it
every
was
round.
better than most ladles actually. Like of
Nice.
course, like the occasional that shouldn't have happened kind of deal. Like me sometimes just like out digging wolf there with like way the fuck like with a super scuffed one. Like I don't know if you like scuffed every single one to match that, but
What do you mean?
the like
Out digging
now
on the wall.
digging thing. Yeah.
Uh,
The rim.
Like that was like a slightly fishy thing I noticed, but like seriously fishy enough that I was like, is this like a byproduct of that weird setting we turned off in your server, like the center practice thing? Turns out it's not, but like still felt fishy as heck.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean that setting is weird and buggy, but I don't know how it
Yeah,
affects
yeah.
the because I
Like,
honestly
honestly-
only tested it on the like X on the Y axis. I never tested to see if it causes any issues on the X
Honestly,
axis.
if I could like change a setting, like that might be one, because it just like doesn't change anything, like anything practical,
It does
but
a
it
little
makes
bit.
things a bit more like, I don't know. It's just like why the heck does the Rimwall just kind of behave just a little bit different than the others on with that setting?
Why
True, on normal walls the settings does make sense, and like yeah.
Oh, you mean like if you
probably
could turn
keep
it
it
off
for normal
just
walls,
for the
yeah,
rim
yeah.
wall?
Yeah, if we could turn it all off just for the rim wall, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I would, but I don't think we can do
it
that.
messes with your center practice thing as well, and like we don't know like why like specifically.
Yeah, like because it like that's just what we noticed. Like turning it on or off fixes it, but we don't know if that's like what is actually breaking it. If it's something like farther down the line.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like thinking
it would
of
be
it,
cool.
like technically
turn it
the
off.
technically like why the heck like does it work as intended for like centering or something, or is like the first straight going like different for it or something? I don't know. I don't fully understand it. Like
Yeah,
looking at the game code, it's like super fucking obvious what it does, and like there shouldn't be any bugs with it, but it feels like slightly buggy at times, and I don't.
yeah, because I feel like it could still bug out with player walls, but I've never. I don't know. Maybe it's just hard to notice, but I've never like seen a case where it would cause an issue. And I mean it being on does affect like the gameplay where
Exactly.
like
Yeah,
digging
yeah.
the center is harder than
In a kind of good way as well. I do like the setting, but it's just like it feels slightly glitchy at times.
uh
Like I don't know. Like sometimes you get close to the rim, sometimes you don't, and I don't know why. like specifically the rim. Player walls are probably fine and working as intended. The rim is just weird.
Maybe it affects the rim most because it's the
Yeah.
longest wall.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm curious if you could fix it with like a map edit or something like that. I don't know if that like makes any sense, but
Yeah, I
probably
don't know.
not. Yeah, it's technical
All right,
details.
Nell, make it so that we can turn off cycle
Nah.
mid distance ratio for just the rim wall. Thank you. No, I'm joking. Don't
The
do that.
problem is like if he does it on that side only, like it'll affect the servers but not the client, so it might just look a bit glitchy on that regard. But I don't know. Like it's like
Yeah, I don't know how that shit works.
it's probably not a big deal, but like it's something that I did suspect, but apparently isn't the reason. I still don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I mean, like, weird physics aside, like,
Yeah.
it does seem like you guys were able to get like a pretty good advantage most rounds just by like knowing for sure whether or not you were safe to
Yeah.
get in or to like break
Yeah,
their sweep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one thing, but like the fishy thing is like how often it worked, because like Wolf digs really hard. Like
And so do you?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know if Wolf breaks actually. Like if he doesn't break, then that explains it. But yeah.
I feel like as the sweeper, it's not worth it to like try to hit the dig super hard and almost die.
It's not worth dying
and
ever.
and as
Yeah.
the wing, it's a little bit less risk to just attempt at like a maybe like a half dig.
Attempt one, and if it sucks, then you just like cancel it. Yeah, true.
Yeah, because you could just be like, let me just put like half my rubber on this. I'm not gonna be close to dying, and if I make it, I know I made it, so I'm in. But
Yeah.
as the sweeper, you don't really have that like advantage to
Yeah.
digging it harder and like almost dying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, with like a slightly different setup, as I said, like you can still just mitigate it a bit, but true, it is like a consistently hard thing to deal with, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, like you guys also got past our stuff all the time and did quicker holds and stuff.
Oh, you mean like redemption?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we
It's
were
harder,
going
though.
for it.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that more comes down to like a difference in like how well the sweepers can maintain the sweep, not accounting for like rim digs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if both sides were doing that, like if they both
Mm.
knew, like I said with Olive, he wasn't setting up immediately all
Yeah.
the way around, so someone could make it past him. And I do like even in previous ladles before talking about all this client stuff
Yeah.
or even the chatbot thing. When I talk to like people about like, oh, how do we deal with redemptions? Feedbox, because they're pretty good at the setup, and
You get 0.4.
I guess that was the answer, but like the theory that we had talked about a lot was just that watching like which one was doing the center deal and using, because I know Amsley uses a fuck ton of rubber sometimes if he doesn't go for like a little bit more elaborate one.
Yeah.
And then being like, okay,
If he does, he has like way enough rubber for a good wall seal though.
yeah. But like watching to see what he does, and then if he does use a lot of rubber, using like just not even hitting the rim wall that hard, you can get past his dig and then get in before he sets up, because I think at least at that time he wasn't usually setting up immediately. I think some rounds and some ladles when we would do that, he would adjust and like make the full box immediately instead of waiting. Or I did see sometimes that he would just actually dig like when I was playing wing, sometimes he would just dig harder like than I expected. I guess maybe doing a little bit less on the rim because he knew what we were going for. and then I would just
Yeah.
explode because I didn't expect it.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck. Because he
One
adjusted.
one tactical way to do it is just like that's like 2 sweepers in a defense there. Sometimes you can just get by with like just leaving one player there to like just kind of keep him busy, just like pretend attack and stuff, and like use the others to try and like get kills on the others.
Mhm.
It's like it's also a difficult thing to do because like it's not the usual situation there, and basically it forces that like attackers that come back to basically be a skilled sweeper as well, which like not everyone can do, of course, and like that's why it's not the best for everyone. But in general, that's a thing you can do. Like just try to like get kills on their attackers.
Mm.
Still hard, but just like shifting the problem around with tactics.
Yeah, yeah, but it is kind of hard to like just generate kills
Yeah.
versus like be defensive.
Yeah. Had a talk with Ems about that before actually. He says like he prefers it with like he's fine with that. Like the enemy team sending more people for to like defend and sweep because that like gives their players
More breathing
like a
room.
bit of an advantage as well. Just kind of like attacking more different people at once and
Yeah,
them having to watch out for teammates and your team does it not as much, which is definitely a factor. It's like yeah, it's basically like just like deathmatch skills basically at that point.
yeah, yeah. I think it's like like what you're saying with a lot of people being back
Yeah.
on sweep. It's like a similar problem
Yeah.
as being in the sumo with like in your zone where your team has to
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
stay close and
Yeah.
not crowd each other.
Yeah. One extra is completely fine. 2 extra bit fishy, but like can work if you coordinate well.
Yeah, it's just more shit to watch out for.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was that
And
was
like if that kind of move, for example, just like gets them to break their sweep. Hey, you got an attacker there that can secure like space. If you have it like prepared, you can just like grind people up in quick hole or something. I think your team did that a couple times in like past levels.
where we did what? Sorry.
Like send some people back to like sweep, and then like
Oh
when
yeah, and then all going up.
yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff that can work.
Yeah, I think that especially works if you have like a double depth setup to
Yeah,
to protect against like you can just send the 4 up immediately.
exactly. Yeah.
But
You can like flex around with a double def as well. Yeah.
yeah, but then again,
The problem is you can't do it immediately. Like if the enemy just has like an airtight sweep.
yeah, it's true. Yep. And I guess double def is a different
Yeah.
subject for that not everybody agrees on. I know we default to that a lot just because it's like safer than
yeah.
getting quick hold and dealing with the sumo. But it doesn't like really generate you advantages unless the enemy's playing poorly.
Yeah, like the like inner def can't really do that much, but still has to keep attention because if the outer gets hold, then he shouldn't have like basically a shitty box. So like you gotta still know what you're doing, but it's just kind of like yeah, you're giving up like a bit of like punching power because like the guy in the middle can't attack obviously, but you get some defense from it. And like if then somehow your team gets a kill and play advantage, that's fucking massive. You can just send everyone else to attack. In that case, the double defense is. I just noticed the dubbing there. Yeah.
The what?
There was like a screaming picture or something when you like tapped.
there? I didn't
don't know.
notice. I didn't
I
see
have
it.
no idea.
I think it's your desktop background.
Oh, my desktop. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it was my desktop. It's
It looked like you were flashing that whenever somebody said double death.
Shoot, what was I gonna ask? Oh, I guess a more like question for like amps, because it sounds like you guys have more like strats you were doing. Sounds like Deso and Bob's team was just kind of playing for it.
Yeah, like I
but-
know strats, and I would just like make them up on the fly and like call them out, and like others of course as well. Like I wasn't the only one either, but like we didn't have any like super premeditated things like just kind of like an attack setup or like hole setup, stuff like that. But yeah.
I was gonna ask if you guys were like trying more strats out in like the round robin, because I mean I'm sure you guys were mostly confident that you could get games off on
Us?
I mean either team, if you were like planning out some like just trying out some strats and then seeing if it would work for later.
It was just usual stuff that we were doing, to be honest. The only thing that we've like talked about doing is centering from two sides, and then like you pretty much just hole through the back of the def as like a really quick hole.
Like you were doing, I think you guys did it like once in the last Ladle against
Yeah, we were
us.
messing with it. DGM and Kronk were trying it.
Yeah.
Where DGM like centers on the left side, Kronk holes on the right, or centers on the right, and whoever like hits the back of it first, they just make like a super fast hole, and you can get like a ton of space. We want to like mess with that, but there's not like a lot of.
Yeah.
It's hard to like really
Usually like
practice.
one side is kind of well blocked. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to practice, but I guess like a upside of it, whether you're able to like double center or not, is you kind of indirectly like double team every single round as well. So there's like potential for a kill on the center every single round. And also, if you both are able to center, you can just pretty much get a lot of the zone.
How would you both center and double team?
I mean, because you're like Kronk is centering from like the right side, and DGM will be centering from the left. So it's like it's gonna be sealed. Like if as long as the other center doesn't like split off to the other way, like right away.
Oh, so you go like instantly, like
yeah, you're like instantly trying to get it. I mean, you center pretty quick when you do center, so it's pretty fast. Like you're trying to get there pretty fast to center. I think faster is better for two people trying to center, so that way like sweepers have no chance of going inside the bottle and actually killing you both. If you send the center as fast as possible, it's pretty much a double team, and you can also just hole through the back of the bottle.
Yeah, because I guess
and
you don't really need to wait at that point.
Yeah, and going that fast, like you're gonna get so much of the zone, and it's essentially the same thing as like a quick hole.
Yeah.
It's just you
Even,
give one.
even considering a good response, like that's still better than the response, which is like having the double teamed center also center and then possibly follow up. Like yours is faster and like quicker, and
there's not much you can really do. The only like drawback is one of our sweepers, which is it would be me in this case. I mean, you can do it on either side, to be honest, but I think we were doing it with 1 and 3, so like I'd get a attacker, but it doesn't really phase me because I'm comfortable with setting up my sweep backwards, so that way I don't get an attacker all the way around me. So if I need to, I can just set up backwards, and then
1 and 3 is a really good idea. Yeah, I like that.
And I just won't have a attacker, or I won't lose my sweeping space because I can just set up the other way.
Yeah,
sketchy.
Yeah, I
like
could see it affecting your def a little bit, but it'd still be able to
most
set
double
up.
teams are like 1 and 2, but 1 and 3 makes more sense there because the defense is safer.
Yep.
Oh.
Because they bottle and go away, go around on the 5 side, and then you have 2 walls protecting zone on the 5 side, and you've got like post 2 and 4, 2 walls protecting zone on the left side.
Yeah, they would have to get all the way around me and then go all the way to the front of the def to actually get in, which isn't going to be very likely.
Yeah, exactly. If you've got like a good bottle that has a good chance of killing the center, because they have to go fast as well, they're most likely gonna like die if they center too early, basically. So yeah.
But
But yeah, outside of that, we didn't really do anything crazy. I think we knew teams were gonna play like more defensive,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
why I told Gaz it's probably not best to like center, because if Nelg is like going all the way back and like disrupting it, then sometimes
Exactly,
the other
yeah.
attacker is going back to it's like we're not gonna have a follow up. So we're like relying on you to live the center. And even if you like survive the center 50% of the time, which is like outrageously high statistic for centers, we're still down a player the other half of those rounds, which is
Right.
just equally as bad.
Yeah, because it's likely that it would be closer to like a third of the time that he would live if he's doing it like
Yeah.
really well.
And
you
with
know?
them playing so defensive, it's just we're probably not going to get like an ideal follow up. So I just thought it would be safer to not center if people are going back to the def instantly. But, I mean,
Also, like being centered is just kind of a bit of a standard situation for lots of teams, and it gets covered up better than like organized whole.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good point as well. That like getting the space sometimes is hard to get the whole and get everybody together, but it's like more surefire way, and you still lose the player, but you were probably gonna lose them anyway. At least like 2/3 of the
Like
time.
with the hole, you might get the no point hole, so that's like 2 points that you don't lose, and like sure you have maybe like a bit less speed or something for like follow-ups and stuff, but you usually get like a bit larger space as well. You usually get like a quarter on like a center where the center dies, and then there's like a follow-up in there, and
Yeah, I think the only
like all the defenders get in.
I think the like main advantage to centering is like if you're a freak like like Gaz or Deso, and like you have a pretty good chance, like you're one of the more successful centers. I think it's good to do it like once in a match, just to like make, because it like if I know that I'm playing against Gaz and in Ladle, and I know that I have to like make sure that I've set up my bottle right and spend more time on it so that he is more likely to die in it. That does put a little bit more pressure on my sweeps to like make their setup more secure. So that like, because it's gonna take me forever to get all the way around my def.
Yeah. That was a fun one in the speed boost for it, like the potential for defense to like do a tight bottle and then just like, oh, bottle's done, boost me around to fast setup.
That's true. Play more of that.
Yeah, I want more boost for it. Like that shit's lit.
But yeah, I think
Also
I
more
think
wild
it's,
for it.
I think I think it's good to like threaten the center and have that be like an option. And it also puts pressure on the enemy center, where they're like, what do I do? Like, especially if you live like one time, like the first time you do it, then like the enemy center is like, fuck, I have to block this or something because my defenders can't handle it. And it's definitely a lot of pressure. But I agree that it's bad to do it like a lot because you're probably gonna.
And just in scenarios like that, it's just people were like sending players back right away, so it's pretty much just we're not gonna get like an ideal follow up if like attackers are going back to sweep right away. So you're pretty much relying on him to live at that point, and that's like hard to rely on literally anybody in the game like surviving a majority of the time.
Yeah.
So at the very best, we're getting like a 50-50 of kills first deaths.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea to just not do it.
I told him if he like saw something to like go for it. If he saw the bottle was shit, or if he saw like a sweeper was like going way too far out when they were setting up, or like an attack dies or the center dies, then you could just send it if you want to. Even like just a check, like center, just to see that they're paying attention, kind of thing. Like
I think that's exactly like the good idea. If you have someone who can live, who is like likely to, or somewhat likely to live, then just try it once.
I think he centered twice in the finals, and both pretty much had the same result. It's just he centered and died, and we couldn't get there for the follow up because Nelga's like running back to the def right away, and it was just difficult.
Yeah, I think if you do it like the first time and you see how like aware the enemy team is and how not ready your team is to follow up, then I probably wouldn't do it again. But but it is good to watch out for stuff like that. I know like when we play against you guys, we usually tell Hall like to, because I think he was playing center last time, or whoever's playing center, we tell him to like leave it open, because like there's a chance that guys are gonna get out, but for the most part, we'd rather take the broken zone and the advantage.
I'd rather people center now, to be honest, because I'll go all the way through the bottle to make sure like the center dies pretty much.
Yeah, I think it's usually like the defending team. If you're confident, you usually want them to center.
Yeah.
But not always the case, especially if you're playing against a team who's not confident. But I guess by the time you get to finals, you're probably playing against somebody who is confident.
Mm.
Yeah, I like centers.
True. Yeah, it was a cool final. I don't know why we didn't make it. I'm joking. You guys played really well. Can't believe Jam left us for
And Johnny.
and Johnny. And then I think at the end we played 5v6 versus Johnny's team.
The other was 6 teams though. Or was it 5? I don't.
It was
6
6,
teams?
yeah, there was a full 6. And pretty much everybody had enough people, I think. Like nobody needed
Yeah.
I mean we needed a sub for like part of the time. And at the end we lost everybody.
Yeah, I hope at the very least we continue to get at least 5.
Yeah, I
That'd
do
be
like
sick.
the like Thump was saying in the Ladle chat, I like the 150 matches. They do feel
Mm.
pretty smooth, even though I forget to record the stats or
Oh, the
the
scores.
the scores. Yeah, it's a little more upkeep, but I do think it's like a nice.
It went smooth. It's just fast. Like you play your match and you get out and you just go to the next
Yeah.
one. It's
Yeah,
just-
there's not a lot of wait time.
Like before there was a thing like thinking back to like super old Ladles where like one match was like pretty fast, but like then the other match just like because it was like 3 times 100 in everyone, so like sometimes you get a 2-0 and that's like massively faster than a 2-1, like at least 50%, like at least a third faster kind of. So like the brackets would sometimes be imbalanced enough that there would be like just an
a huge
entire
wait.
like an entire 3-game round, just that like so one team had to just like spectate or like do nothing, twiddle their thumbs before like meeting their opponent.
Yeah, especially like the teams with like seeds, right? They had to like they only played like a couple of games and then
Honestly,
they waited.
Honestly, I'm still a proponent that for like the like best format being double elimination, but round robin is also good.
I like double them, but I think
Yeah.
round robin fits our
Yeah,
use case.
round robin is good. Like when it was single elimination, I was just like, guys, let's do the double elimination. It's like, it's really fucking cool, and everyone's like, no, how do we know what server to go? And I'm like, it's on this handy table there. Like it's like.
Yeah, I think single limb was the least fun. when
Yeah,
we used to do
single
that.
LM just like completely sucked, honestly, and like
Especially for
I mean,
the shit teams.
yeah,
That's just you wait a month, practice, lose to like the Ladle winner, and
Get
see you next month.
exploded. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
Good luck. Bye bye.
that's
yeah,
why
exactly. Like, yeah,
the less experienced teams like never lasted for longer than 10 ladles. Like I
Yeah.
think with one exception being like United Noobs.
Yeah.
We got to know whatever.
Yep.
But
but-
except that, it's just so demoralizing.
yeah. Like,
And that-
I mean, even now I just kind of feel bad when it's just like when I see like all the new players on like Pizza's team, and it's like, oh no, we really
Yeah.
have to do this.
Yeah, when we were playing
But,
against them,
yeah.
we were like, "Oh, this feels bad. How do we
Yeah,
do this
exactly. Like,
with like them learning something?"
exactly. Like that's the point. Like I kind of want them to still like get something out of that match. And
Yeah,
Mhm.
Gas was the same. He was like, nah, I'm not gonna center against this team, and
yeah,
we're not gonna hold against them.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we did hole, and I was like, wait, guys, stop. they can't handle it. But I think everybody kind of understood like what was going on.
yeah, yeah.
Like we were gonna win, but we just didn't need to stop it so
Exactly.
hard.
Not with the sledgehammer. Yes.
Yeah. But it was really cool to see all those guys like on a team
Yeah,
together.
absolutely. I hope they do stick around. And
I think Sanity has the ability to become an insane player.
Yeah, he
Oh, yeah.
definitely
He's
seems
been
like he's
playing super well on Ladle.
yeah, definitely.
he's getting good fast. It's the N genes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, like he
Well,
I think.
and in Fortress is, I don't know if these. I honestly would pick Sanity over N at this point. Not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, I can understand that. Like, if when Sandy gets more comfortable and a little more knowledgeable, I could understand picking him for like just the way he plays versus how N is
Like,
probably
he
gonna
plays super
play.
safe. He holds. He can do.
He,
He
he, he
almost got
does
drunk, I think, in one match.
he just get great
I don't
positional
know.
play as well. Like
Yeah. He knows what to do, whereas N, he does some crazy shit and he doesn't know what to do and not to
Yeah.
bind and just will die here randomly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes it
Nothing
feels like
against-
N's trolling.
Yeah, I love N, but
N's kind of like
he's not made
like
for
a mix of
Fortress.
Gazelle and Thumb. He,
Yeah.
he,
That's
he
a
does
bad
like
mix.
he does like the sickest shit, and then just eats random corn.
Yeah,
But he doesn't do it in sumo, which is crazy to me.
yeah.
it's because like when you
I'm
don't
not
constantly
I'm not even
bind, it's
dissing Thumb here.
difficult.
Like the Thumb just kind of like sends it all the time, and then just like occasionally eats the corner. So like
Yeah.
he's known as just like dying a lot, but like he's actually doing really good stuff as well.
For sure. But sorry, what were you saying,
Gazelle's
Koala?
just kind of basically the more experienced one, and just he survives the crazy shit.
Yeah, he's insane. You can't compare yourself to him. Like for the
Yeah.
average player. What were you saying, Koala?
I don't remember.
Shit. That's okay. Forgiven.
Can't have been important.
We were just talking about N. We're talking shit, really. It
Yes.
just devolved into N shit talk time.
I mean,
But-
he's really good in sumo.
Like and is basically like you get him like in the zone, you hold for an N. He's actually good again.
Yeah,
It's just like
yeah.
the open situations. He just like just YOLOs way too much.
Yep. I understand that. Yeah, like I was saying, it's really cool to see the team of like new players all
Yeah.
get together. But I think one of the things that I was talking to my team about while we were playing them was that part of the problem it felt like when playing against them was just that nobody knew how to sweep. Because
Yeah,
like
and they
and
had
pickup,
Ashy on one side. This was a problem too. So we could drive in for free every round.
yeah,
Yeah.
and pickup like all these players, I mean, except for Pizza, of course, were people you would put on 2 or 3 like exclusively. And so like I mean, Hades I think had swept before because I think a few times we've tried to put him there, and I think he seems like he's got an idea of how to do it. But
Yeah.
more he needs like he could do like position 5 or like position 4 is like a more comfortable
Hades
sweeper.
for some reason, he sends it as much as N sometimes and survives. I
Is
don't
this
know
good?
how. Like he's fucking cracked on
He
sometimes.
just chooses his moments more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, he sends it too.
Like I look at him and it's just like, dude, like I would do that, but not with 5 rubber. What the heck are you doing, mate? And then he somehow still gets out. Like, damn.
I think Ems was talking about later making Ladle 150 maybe a draft special or something. Which
Oh
would be
yeah,
fun
like
for
try and
everyone.
contact like a bunch of old players and try and get
Mm.
on a people for 150 and just like change it for that ladle and just make it like a
Yeah,
draft. And
Just
then
make it a
Mm.
run Ladle special and like make
Yeah.
a draft and let people
I would love that. I would-
Either use like some use some bot like Kronks, or you could just also make captains
yeah,
and just draft normally.
I think that would be really cool. I was thinking
I mean,
about
I think people were used to be very opposed to it because not everyone wanted to play with everyone.
yeah.
Mm.
So that was, but I think now everyone is pretty much fine with everyone and
Well,
doesn't really mind playing with most people,
you'll still get
except
that.
for Thump or so.
Mm.
But
Just still get that for like a few players, but I
yeah,
feel like if you have a good mix,
yeah, and you can
Yeah.
talk that with your captain too. Like, let's not have me play with that guy or something. And I
Or
think that
or
could be
maybe
fun.
like I don't know if it's a good idea, but maybe like allow trades like
Yeah,
if
but
if like I don't know if I'm Captain Ems is Captain Ems really don't want Ashi, then like trade him for someone else or something.
You could trade people within their own tier, I guess, to make it
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. So I mean, obviously both have to be fine with that kind of, and like,
Yeah.
and like maybe everyone has to be fine with that. Like I don't think like people would just like abuse it that much, but
yeah.
I mean,
But I mean, for one Ladle special, I
yeah,
wouldn't even mind playing with Thump and Ashi.
yeah.
So,
Up, you nerds.
hazy.
Look, I wouldn't mind first picking Hashi just for the memes.
No,
yeah,
don't
but
do that.
your other teammates would probably.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like, why did you do this? I was actually thinking about for this next ladle about I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I didn't even consider like changing ladle to draft, but I was considering asking like a number of people if they'd be willing to just do like an open team pool.
Oh yeah.
And then like maybe there's still like a setup of like a busted team or something when they want to play together, that's fine. But like maybe the I don't know 12 people or so pool together and they say, yeah, I'll open team pool and then do the draft from there. Like just like with Kronk spot or something to just make like two even
Honestly,
teams.
I'd be in with that. Like,
Yeah, but then you have still the super good teams.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's why
mean,
it would be a
but
volunteer.
This is
thing.
basically you make one pickup match for Ladle and
I mean,
US would be-
I've done that like in the like past year or so, just like just like helping out all the teams, kind of like whoever just like needs some.
Yeah, it would have to be understood that like yes, you may end up still going against the busted super team with
Oh, yeah.
with your team of like not so great players, but like I guess if enough teams were willing to put like their players towards it, then it would still be like somewhat balanced, and it might be fun to see like how well these teams could do against even like a really good team.
Sometimes pretty well.
But I also think that
I want to say we had some successes on like Thumb's team.
I also think that just the idea of just changing it entirely to a draft, like a mandatory one, is also great.
Yeah,
for at least for one.
it's-
Yeah, for one,
Yeah.
like a special.
For
I
one
wouldn't
off,
mind that
it's
for sure.
it's good. Yeah.
All I
Yeah.
know is they should bring back a tournament system for loose dog fight. Is all I'm saying.
No, there should never be tournaments with referees.
Oh, that kind of. Oh no, yeah. Screw that.
I'm down for a wildcat tournament for sure.
Oh
We need
yes.
a brawl.
Yeah, brawl. I'll do brawl.
How
Well,
long
not,
have you guys been in this voice chat?
I can't decide if
Uh,
I want to shout out Wildford or Boostford. I like both. One of those, please.
One rubber fort.
we've
I'm
been
down
here.
to play like a CTF tourney. I think that would be fucking sweet.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll be cool. We've been playing. We're not playing. We've been talking for 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Geez. We were doing
So
like a
who won
ladle.
the? Go ahead, sir.
I was just saying we were doing like a ladle final review, and then
okay.
we've just still been talking after it was done.
Who ended up winning? Was it?
This is a
It was-
podcast without being a podcast.
Yeah, it was CC.
Or is it a podcast? I don't know. I don't care.
Sure.
I mean,
I mean,
technically, Nano is streaming here.
yeah,
I mean,
I'll
this is
probably
only
post
going
it.
on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll probably post like the VOD for it. I think I don't know that we had some interesting discussion. Somebody might want to watch. I don't know, but I'll put it up later. I forgot what we were talking about though. For that.
The draft.
Yeah, never mind. I said all I wanted to say about that. I got nothing else. I think it's a good idea. We just gotta probably pick a date and then ask people if they are down to swap it out. Because
Also shout out to Zman, like the
Yeah.
recordings every time.
yes,
Absolute
he's-
madman.
Hey, Nelg, I love you. I hope you're listening.
Yeah, say it next. Say it back now.
Yeah, say
We
it
all
back.
love Nick.
Is Am still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's
Let's
going on,
make a
dude?
new clan, Nick lovers.
we just have to if we did the draft thing, we'd have to figure out how to get those players that refuse to play without their team. We'd just have to figure out how to get over in there and Hall.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like thinking with like maybe allow trading like in a limited way.
Mm.
So like like the most important bit is kind of that like the teams are like equalish strength like ish. Obviously
I think
you
it's lame if
you-
only a few do it.
yeah.
What do you mean?
If it's like a one team that, or like a few teams that do it and a few stay
Oh.
together, I think it should be.
I think it should be
If we do it
forced.
for one little spatial. it
yeah,
should be
like
forced.
one late special force it, but like I don't know about like the trades to like maybe like bait some in there that like really wanna play with like one or two friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree that I think the enforced one would be better than the like
Yeah.
just a couple teams doing it. The only reason I suggested that was if like not all the
Yeah,
teams
yeah.
were willing to
Yeah.
do it.
I like that for like a regular thing. Sure.
Mm.
Like
All right, I'm
make,
gonna go drink some beer. See you guys.
Have
Love you.
fun.
Bye.
make like a
Um,
huge open team pool for whoever like. But we basically have that, and people don't like. Very few people want to join like free agent or like random teams.
Yeah, because the assumption is that you're gonna be with like everybody who just couldn't get a team, but
Yeah.
if you like try to like maybe recruit more of the better players to and then tell them that the open players will be evenly shuffled to be like a good mix of like top to bottom, then maybe people will be more willing.
Yeah.
But for the trades, I wonder how that would work well if you're like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
get Ashy and you're like, I'm trading Ashy. Anybody want him? I feel bad like for the. I mean, maybe Ashley wouldn't even realize
Yeah.
what's going on, but like
Yeah,
maybe another
true.
player
Yeah, that's
might
there's
feel
that
bad.
aspect, yeah.
I don't know
I
how.
actually don't care. but yeah, that's also a good point. Yeah, probably gonna like have just the draft, no trading or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe it being number 150 or something is like good enough to like convince people.
No, oh, is that what you guys were saying? The 150? You meant like Ladle 150? I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Try and get like a bunch of old players back. As
Yeah.
many as possible.
And then we do it LAN. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah, be down for land.
I'll see you guys there. I was looking into like how to set one up, but I don't. It sounds like
Yeah.
a
Probably have to
massive
rent
headache.
out like a center or something.
I was thinking like a
I don't even
hotel.
know if I'll be there on that one because I'm on
Oh,
holidays,
yeah.
so it's
You could do a
probably gonna
hotel.
be like hotel nets or something
Like an
on
internet
on my
cafe.
old laptop.
Well, yeah, and on like the devices thing was that like not
Yeah.
everybody has a laptop to bring or I don't know like
Oh,
what the
true,
best setup for that would be if you'd have to do like some I don't know little Linux something or other like something cheap that everybody can use that runs it well.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
true, yeah.
know. don't know
I
what-
mean, honestly, just like rent like a computer room on a school or something like that.
Like
Or
an
yeah,
internet cafe.
yeah,
something
I
like
guess
that,
like you said, internet cafe, that would be best.
Just everyone brings Tron on a USB stick or something, and you're good.
Well, if you rented one, you could get a.
I mean, that's what you did in school. I mean,
I don't think you could install stuff on. Well, I guess it's on the USB, but
yeah,
I
okay,
think you'd
true.
want to rent
our,
it and
our
have
school
them set it
rooms
up.
were had like the shittiest security ever. So like, yeah, we could, but I mean, they would reset themselves, but you could do like pretty much anything on them.
Yeah.
You could even like shut down other computers in the same room, which was like the like actually somewhat destructive prank there.
All right, and then since we calculated where the mid distance is for everyone, we'll do it exactly on the spot in like New Jersey or something, where
Oh yeah.
the middle.
Yeah. Like, I was like, Kronk brought it up, like, well, what's even the mid distance? I was like, yeah, I'm a huge map nerd. Let me find something, and I just found a site, and Kronk did it.
All right, we'll
It's
do
actually
it.
somewhere in the like northeast, somewhere I think.
We'll do it next year sometime. See you guys all there.
Oh, actually, no. I
Um,
think it was pretty close to DC, actually.
Oh,
Should
was
make
it?
like a boot camp in Asia, to be honest.
A
where it's
boot
got-
camp?
Yeah, her Ladle team is gonna boot camp for the next Ladle. We're all gonna lay together.
I
Oh, yeah,
would
that's-
love to see that.
That was like a running gag for a while. Like, what if there is like a Korean server for this game, and at some point they're just gonna they're just gonna come online and just
take over.
demolish everyone.
Yeah, that would be hilarious. I would love to do that. And then like whoever did the boot camp would just sit there with like a recorder or something and then post the video like, yeah, this is our us practicing for our boot camp. Here we go. This is our routine.
I mean, who knows? Maybe this is what like Apple and Mist are doing right now. You know, they keep disappearing for mysterious amounts of time,
True.
and are never really rusty.
True. I think players like that are crazy.
New conspiracy theory there. They're actually playing on like a Korean or Japanese server all the time.
They actually, I don't know if I'm leaking too much, but they are actually practicing in like private lobbies and in single player.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Not like to this day, right? But they used to.
No, they used to.
Okay, I was like they're practicing for what? What are they getting ready for?
Training montage.
Yeah. Are they
I mean,
coming?
you have a Naruto desktop thing, you would understand. Nah. I just.
Are they coming back? Yeah. Yeah, the Ladle talk was good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think it was cool to. I guess it'd be cool to do it like live while it's being played to talk about it. But I guess that's more
Oh,
like
yeah.
casting and. Like,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
it'd be
want to
sick.
probably wouldn't want to spend as much time like going off on like tangents like I think we did where most of the time we weren't even really talking about like what is happening live.
Oh, you should hear some team chats and.
Yeah, I think I tried to stream.
Like ours was kind of a bit boring, honestly. Like we had like some banter in between, but like not the like just kind of madness we had like in Rogue or something.
Yeah, I think I tried to stream our
And like
matches.
even with the other teams I've like with the semi-open teams I've joined the last year, like also like way more going on in the middle of a match.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how it is with Thumb as my captain on a team.
He's alright.
But
I'm sure he's
does
fine.
the worst. He does the worst calls. Honestly.
What does he make
Like
team
every
calls?
pickup match.
Or you mean
I
like
don't know,
individual?
probably sometimes. I don't know. Like, and when I was there, I was just kind of like doing callouts for attack a lot, and like I don't know like how it goes otherwise, for instance. But like it was really successful actually. Like in one or two ladles.
Yeah, you guys had some great matches in
Yeah.
previous ladles. Pretty good. But I guess like what I was asking was like, I guess when you play ladle with Dump, is he like a shot caller or does someone else like do more of that, or do you guys just
I mean,
play?
usually he's deaf, right?
Is he?
So probably I
Don't know. Like, I mean, it depends. I think I pended one for them. Then I was like agility's double def for one, and then I attacked one. So it's like I just did different shit. That's just kind of why I'm saying like semi-open team, because we had like different players every time, and I can pretty much just fill in anywhere, and it works.
Yeah, I gotcha. I just didn't know if like Dump is a shot caller or not. I don't think I've ever played with
Yeah.
Dump in ladle.
same.
But I think like being deaf or not doesn't like too much affect your ability to shot call. I mean, you can't see like
Yeah.
what's going on the other side,
Yeah,
that's
depends on
right.
your camera probably,
but
and like how
If you
much
have
you
a
got to
mini map,
do.
sure, but
Even then, like if you're defense and you've got attackers next to you, you can't really look at it.
yeah. I think like when with my team, I'm not really like the shot caller, but if I don't have a lot going on, because like def, even if you have attackers nearby, is not super intensive
Oh yeah,
for the
true.
most part.
Yeah.
So sometimes like if I notice that like they're all up at the enemy defense, they're trying to do something, especially if I'm alone. I'll try to like, if they're not talking, I'll try to like say something like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you do like someone should do this, like pick somebody to do this," or
Yeah.
words of encouragement. I'll give them. I'll just be like the
Yeah.
cheerleader while I'm sitting back there. um, I think it's like easier to do that on def because you're not really doing much compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Kind of
Like I'm pretty much like all the time, no matter if I'm like designated a shot caller or not, or like no matter what I'm doing, I'm just like always just kind of looking, and if I see something, I say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good to talk about what's going
Yeah.
on.
Like
Oh my god.
a lot of the time, it's just like, hey, go like this guy's in trouble, get his ass or something like that.
Hey, so Bob, are you still watching my stream at all?
Yeah, like this time is not choppy.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was just curious if it was
Yeah.
lag really
Yeah,
at
good
all.
check. I mean, like honestly, I never know without like double checking with like a second thing, whether it's my internet or just like a thing in the stream. Because that's how Germany be.
Ooh.
Ooh, Nog sending me stuff.
Like, my bandwidth is also not the best, but like it doesn't fix just, you know, being in Germany, getting routed over some shitty ass Hamburg Vodafone thing, which has like 20% packet loss to London for some reason, and like that tool, like that I think you and Delhi just like linked at some point. It's super fucking helpful, but it just like increases my rage against the German internet quality. So it's probably not healthy.
Is this thing still loading?
So that's also like a fun thing. Just like, hey, which servers actually like the best for people, like just on average, and like Kronk looked that up at some point and just went like, "Hey, what's going on over there?" Oh, is that like a server console thing?
I was just looking at the web console.
Oh, that's the web console of the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not loading for me now. I don't know if this was the issue you're having or if this is just a me issue.
Ah.
Oh, he said this is not what's supposed to happen. It gets a 500 on the EL simulation. It's broken. I mean, it's also awesome that you're like close to having this working. It's
Yeah.
just a few hours. Busted. I haven't even like tested my shit at all for the Ladle mission. I've just been trying to figure out how to set it up because I've been trying to like copy the way I do my fort stats and just like just with as little code as possible set it up for the Ladle stuff.
Yeah.
But I also want to like add some more like metadata because there's like more info that you'd want to see about like a Ladle team. You're like, oh, this Ladle team has these players and all that. Not just match stats, but I'm still working on it. Allowed memory size exhausted. Oh no. Yeah, it's too fatty. Maybe you have to do like, oh, you didn't try it. Maybe you have to do it like one match at a time or something. Like when you try to load up the next match, it pulls the data. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, it does look like some kind of Chrome, and with Chrome, like for every memory, it needs another memory.
True.
I don't know.
That is true. And
I have actually not really kept up with browsers and shit. Like, it's just like Chrome and Firefox left, right? Because like Internet Explorer is Chrome now.
yeah. No, it looks like you haven't added for Fort, which is at 10 out of 12.
Did I get auto removed already? Or am I still added?
Oh, are you added? No, you're not added anymore.
Ooh.
Alright, no, it looks like Fort's at 11 out of 12.
Did I get auto removed?
Oh, maybe you got it removed earlier when it was when they were resetting the bot because there was a bug. I think they fixed it.
Yeah, that must have been it. Yeah. Cause I for sure like didn't get pinged by it.
I was thinking about for my my replay stream, trying to add some more like features. So maybe I was thinking about adding something where you could like find the next match and like give it a list of name or a name or a list of names that you want to see. Like play me the next match with Amps, Gaz, and Kronk all in the in the same match. I kind of thought that might be cool.
What kind of like combinations would you want to see?
Give me the games with Ashy. Give me all Ashy games.
Yeah. Yes, the Ashy cam.
Yeah. Exclusively Ashy. We'll be on Ashy every round. I actually don't know how to do that part. Well, I guess maybe I can figure it out.
I recommend just like anything that has like Andre as a cap. Actually, you can probably can't look for that, but like still, like he makes the most insane positions as a cap.
Oh, with captains? I don't save that data anywhere.
Yeah. It doesn't. Yeah. But like could still filter out like with like Andre and then like your favorite players on the team.
That is true.
Just to, like it will at some point just like catch one with Andres the captain, and he just like he just puts all the like usual positions in a blender and then just smokes it.
Because right now there's actually like a good amount of content that this could like
Yeah.
play, because there's I think there's like 130 hours or something worth of gameplay.
Mm.
Will we be playing? Oh, you fixed it. Nice. Let me check the link again.
The wizard has made corrections to the incantation.
Yeah.
Abracadabra.
Oh shit! It's Ladle. Rematches.
Nice.
Rounds.
Was that the finals?
Yeah.
Can you link that to me? Or is it able to be watched yet?
Yeah. Oh, Nelk said there's still like some issues, I think, where like the rounds aren't counted or it's skipping some rounds, but I mean
Oh, I see.
it's something for now.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll say it again now. This shit is so cool to me that that you made this work. And I mean, I know like you made the Armor Webtron thing a long time ago, but like just the fact that you could hook it up to the logs is insane, and that now we can like easily watch replays. Because like,
Yeah, it's super cool.
because I like
Yeah.
watching the replays from
Yeah.
games, but it's such a pain to make them and then to also like play them back, and then you can't like go backwards. You can't
Exactly.
speed up. You can't speed up
it's- yeah.
mid match. It's this like having
Yeah.
easy playback controls is so useful. I
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
used it like we had a new player join the other day, try to play Fort, and I just asked them to join voice chat and then pulled up this, and then I just paused on the grind every like
Fuck yeah.
second or so and started and explained to them like how to do the grind. It was super helpful for like for showing people things.
Yeah. Or for like examples on like certain moves and strategies, like you could just as easily just go and be like, oh hey, I'm gonna save like this for later, and then just like clip it, edit it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, hey, oh, this is how you set up a no point hole. This is how you like you can go through all the like positions and stuff, and from just like a single player's recording or like a debug recording that's then like done multiple times, it just makes that so much easier.
Yeah. But I guess no, this is maybe like a future thing, but it'd be really cool if you could send like pause the game and send someone a link to like your exact timestamp.
Oh,
To just be like, oh, like check out at this timestamp. I mean, you could also like record it locally or tell them like go to this link, this round, this timestamp. But it would be cool if you could just like send them a link with the exact timestamp and it just boop, goes right there. That would be spicy. I think I am gonna stop the stream now though, because we're gonna play pickup, and
Yep.
this is supposed to be Ladle finals review. We talked about a lot of other stuff, but